Anna, we're learning about 3 bystanders in the right place at the right time. Their life-saving efforts helping one of the victims during Sunday night's deadly crash in Ware. Western Mass News reporter Glenn Kittle joins us live in studio with more details on the heroic efforts that night. Glenn?
Yeah, Abby, Rachel Kennan was one of the first to arrive on the scene before first responders showed up. She and 2 others applying a tourniquet to one of the victim's legs, which Ware Fire Chief tells us that's the reason he's still alive.
If it had not been for their interventions, the outcome for that patient flown to UMass would have been certainly different. We would probably have had a double fatal as opposed to the single.
The right place at the right time. 3 bystanders who were the first to act in the moments after Sunday's fatal car crash on Route 9 in Ware are being credited by Ware Fire Chief James Martinez for saving the life of one of the victims in that horrific scene.
The actual most significant treatment was application of a tourniquet, which actually saved a limb. And as well as prevented some excessive bleeding, bought them time to get them to the helicopter and then to UMass.
Chief Martinez has identified 2 of the 3 bystanders as medical professionals. One of them is Rachel Kennan, who's been working in healthcare for 20 years. She was heading home from the grocery store when she sprang into action. She shared with Western Mass News via text her recollection of Sunday's events. "I was one of the first few cars that arrived on the scene of a car accident. Another woman and I received gloves from another bystander and quickly assessed the young man that had been ejected from his vehicle. We tied a tourniquet around his leg and stayed with him until EMS arrived, encouraging him to stay with us and that help was on the way. As soon as the first responders arrived on scene, the other woman alerted them that there was a critical patient on the ground." Chief Martinez sending his gratitude to those who responded, saying if it weren't for them, 2 lives could have been lost on Sunday night.
I'd like to extend my sincere thanks for the efforts that they put forward. Again, without their help, this could have been a much more tragic outcome.
Chief Martinez tells us the victim, who was flown to the UMass hospital in Worcester, is still in critical condition. However, his situation is improving. Reporting live in the studio, Glenn Kittle for Western Mass News.
Thank you for that live